But yeah.
No, the lighting's in my room.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah. I've started the recording, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
I'm hoping everyone's ready anyway. Fucking, it's been a while, boys. It's been a while.
So it's been a good bit.
Yeah,
We've had a lot of
it's been a second.
I just realized
About 5 minutes.
why is in your green screen actually working?
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
It's just green.
Yeah, no, that's the
Point.
It's supposed to be green. It's
It's a green screen.
why is your green screen green?
Why is it green?
Usually green screens actually just go invisible.
Stop talking, man. Fuck's sake.
I'm gonna say a bunch of random shit and have Carnage put this behind me.
Bruh, this is coming from an editing standpoint, like where I have to like green screen my actual shit, like.
God.
Carnage, I want you to put Bing Chilling right here, right now. Do it. All right, there you go.
Done.
Does he know how to chroma key?
If he doesn't, this is about to get real awkward. Right.
Bing chilling.
Oh my gosh. Bing chilling.
Anyway,
Bing chilling.
Oh my god. And on that note, welcome to episode 8 of the Degenerates podcast with me, BigMacKaz, followed along with CoolAceTV, SphericJokerr, and FreshDudeGaming. How is everyone?
Hi.
Green
It's really hot.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, fuck off.
Grinding broken shotguns and.
Brother, this guy
Thank you.
stinks!
So we got listen. All right, the first thing that we need to talk about is that the fucking Peppa Pig game has better reviews than the new COD, the new Battlefield, and GTA trilogy combined. Literally, all of them combined are like a 7, and Peppa Pig got like an 8.5.
Why are you trying to kill me, man?
All right.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Why is that a thing?
I don't know whether you saw in my Discord server the other day, but Gross Cato is also like a personal friend of mine, saw my Facebook, and he saw that I commented on IGN's post about Battlefield, and I basically said, like, and you guys gave this game an 8 out of 10. Like, and also, during the review, the woman reviewing it said Battlefield 2032 instead of 2042, and I put that in the comments as well, and I went, that just proves, like, you literally did not do your research in this game, and you were clearly paid off to say this game is good. What the fuck is going on? Oh, man, I have a whole fucking rant on this, like, fuck me.
Dude, I thought the best, like, I've been telling people ever since you sent that snap, I've just been telling them, if you want to know how bad the GTA trilogy is, my friend Big Mac sent me
number 9 launch,
where his steering wheel was literally a square JPEG of a steering wheel.
Remember, this was on an emulator.
No, I should clarify, right? It wasn't actually the definitive edition, that game. It was.
No, it was. It was. Don't. No, just don't. It's fine.
I'm sorry to ruin that for you, but
the original is better than the remaster.
Yes, let's just say that. Let's just say it was a trilogy.
It was definitive edition.
Rockstar, if you want us to say the truth, pay us. Pay me,
okay?
and I'll say the truth.
Hate me right now.
It was a definitive edition, boys. It was.
Yeah.
It was completely the original game on Steam that I modded the fuck out of.
Don't worry, guys. We actually spent money so you guys don't have to spend any money on it yourselves at all.
I spent 2 hours modding.
Dude, I've been trying to. I need you to like hop in a Discord call and help me mod San Andreas because I was trying my best to mod it.
It's pretty easy.
It's easy.
I was trying, and the only one that would work for me is the one that made CJ look like Ben Affleck from Batman.
I don't know those ones, but graphical mods and like stuff is easy.
That's the thing about modding on like older games like that. It does take a while to actually find the perfect mods that work.
No,
because most of them are outdated and they're gone. They're done. Yeah, like CJ looks like a fucking mongoloid, like, you know.
Yeah, I'll link you to a video though on how to do it. It's actually pretty simple. It took me about an hour, roughly. It wasn't really 2 hours, but yeah, there was one thing I had to change in it, which was a graphical mod, which made the game look like GTA 5 kind of. But the problem was in the cutscenes, because the draw distance is increased, it makes the entire cutscenes in all the cutscenes come out as white. So like all the character models look like the no color, no nothing. It looks like an alpha or a pre-rendered version, but you literally just need to go into like the notepad and change a number from 1 to 0, and it sorts the problem out. It's so stupid, but it's not that difficult though. But like, I honestly just want to say this to the whole gaming industry: what the fuck is going on? What the actual fuck is going on with the game?
They're literally just releasing betas. Like, I don't get what this. What is this shit?
Why are we getting games coming out that are just unfucking finished? I know, like,
Battlefield 20 to 42 FPS.
Bruv, like, even, like, all these games, right, that has been hyped to fuck. Battlefield, Vanguard, fucking GTA Definitive Edition. Why are they being released in the state that they are? And review companies are still giving them, like, 8 out of 10s, 7 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s.
And you know what's sad? You want to know what's sad?
What?
So everyone built Battlefield up to be the COD killer, right?
Yep.
It's sad because Vanguard is the most polished out of the lot.
It is.
And it actually runs at a fucking good frame rate. Like, it literally had time to cook. Battlefield, I feel like it was like a last-minute announcement.
It just wasn't finished. I know that, like, when Battlefield 4 came out, a lot of people made this comparison that Battlefield 4, when it came out, was trash. And it was. And granted, they fixed it. But, like, Battlefield has always released with bugs and glitches. That's always been the theme of it. But the lack of content that's in it for a full-price fucking game, for 16 weapons, not including the portal guns and all that shit, just the base game, 16 fucking guns, and no specific operators as well. What the fuck is that shit?
And it's also sad when the only thing that can actually redeem your game is something copy and pasted from other games.
Even that's not even fun because there's no progression. There's no progression in it.
That's if the game even fucking works.
Like,
Cyberpunk ran better than that.
It's all started from Cyberpunk. I generally believe companies got lazy after Cyberpunk came out. I don't know what happened, but developers don't give a fuck anymore. They don't. Like, it's like they release a game, they'll be like, oh yeah, the game's broken, but you'll get it in 7 months. We have to wait 7 months to a year for a game to be fully fixed and like it should be on full release. Why are you releasing it then? And then you come out with this bullshit, like when they got rid of loot crates because of the whole gambling aspect, now they add a battle pass. But even with the battle pass, you buy it, you still have to level up to level 70 to get one of the fucking weapons. That's what's going to happen with Battlefield. I can't get more guns unless I pay fucking $20 for a fucking battle pass and have to grind it. Why not just add the fucking guns into the game like it was before? Why have I got to grind it, like, my arse off for it? It's fucking stupid, man.
Well, that's the big thing, right?
He said it.
I said it. He said it.
He said it. He said
No,
it.
but
He said the thing. He said the thing.
For real. Bro, for real though, like, I've said this multiple times. No one will fucking listen to me. Listen to me, you fucking assholes. The game companies are lazy as fuck. Yes, they will never be the same ever again.
No.
Listen, you fucking idiots. Jeez.
I'm
talking to the preview.
That's the thing also with COD. It's quite the opposite. It's not the developers, it's the actual company's fault.
Yeah. There is that as
it's
well.
Not, it's not Treyarch or Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer for Rush Games. It's Activision.
Yeah, because they get given these.
That's the thing. People have always blamed the devs. They're not the actual fucking company.
They're the ones that push the game out for release quicker because we need this game out. So they put the game to gold, and then the developers have to then work half the time, not even being paid, to then get down the crunch time to get the game ready, and then it's not even ready when it's released because it has so many problems because they're rushing through everything. And it's like, it's stupid. I'd rather just waited a year. I know I'm upset that, like, I won't get the game at the time that I want it, but at least it'll be fucking fixed, man. Like, what? Yeah. That's what I say. What the fuck is going on with the gaming industry at the moment? It's so broken. It's like, every game that comes out now I look forward to is fucking shit. Why? Why are we buying this shit? I don't know
why they're doing it anyways. Like, Cyberpunk didn't, like, that was bad. That was a bad launch. And, like,
terrible.
There were like probably thousands of refunds. So like you need to figure out that people are going to stop buying your shit at some point. Like, sure, there is the stupid modern average consumer who'll just get everything, but that's not how everyone is. Like, you're going to start wiping out your fucking fan base from doing that.
It was like, I was looking so forward to Battlefield. Battlefield and the GTA Definitive Edition were the games I was looking forward to. And the one game I didn't really care that much about, Vanguard, ended up being, as Joker said, the fucking most polished one out of all of them. Even though there's no zombies in the fucking, no Easter egg for zombies. But, like, I don't understand why it's so hard just to get it right these days. Why is it so hard? It's just...
And a lot of the people are blaming the scuffed zombies mode. Like, it's not even fucking zombies, as me and Big Mac were saying the other day.
Yeah.
Like, it feels fucking unfinished. Like, it's just slapped in there. And the thing is, what they're trying to do,
real bad.
What they're trying to do, as the developers said, and they said you can't blame the developers in this case, and they're absolutely fucking right. They're absolutely right. They didn't have the funds to do so because it was rushed.
Yeah, which I think it's like, don't put it in there at all. Then just say it's coming soon. Like, I'd rather them just do that.
I'd rather anticipate for season 1 zombies content than like just put up with that shit.
Like that's like Halo's doing exactly that. They're not releasing the campaign yet, and the multiplayer's out.
Halo's got spot on.
No, Halo's got a spot on though.
They have.
So it's free to play multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't know why people are complaining, but the only thing I see what's going to happen with the free to play multiplayer, right, is the campaign, the sales might plummet a bit. That's the one thing.
But they'll have people spending money on the multiplayer, though. They'll
thing
make up the losses from that.
But thing is, Halo as well, it's always dedicated towards the fans instead.
Yes. It always has been.
So that's why the campaign actually costs money.
Yeah. No, I think that's fine.
For the true people. Yeah. No, fucking. That's the thing. Like, you got to look in both perspectives. Like, they want to catch up on today's like free to play or whatever, and like obviously contest Splitgate because that fucking blew up.
Yeah, now it's like flopped, but no, Halo's marketing strategy is completely spot on with what the consumer wants these days. They go, right, the multiplayer is free for everyone, so we get people on the servers, and it gets people hyped for the campaign, new players and old players. I'm hyped for the campaign. Probably won't buy it till it's on sale. But what
it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, even that on Game Pass. But what will happen is, right, people who don't buy the campaign are more interested in the multiplayer. They'll release a battle pass or they'll release something, blah, blah, extra content, and they'll make up their loss from that as well. And it'll be constant as well. Look at how Fortnite, a free-to-play game, is now a multi-billion-dollar worth company because of the V-Bucks. It's like, it's a simple model, and they've absolutely nailed it how they should have marketed this game, and they've done very fucking well. Like, and all these other developers are like, oh yeah, we'll just release a piece of shit game, and then we'll do a battle pass, and then you'll get an update every like month and a half until the game's fully fixed. And by then, we're already working on the next one that's going to be shit.
That's why, like, I just want to say one thing. Or actually, I want to say like a couple of things.
Yeah.
This is the most ridiculous year, and especially last year, and probably the year before. What is the whole reason of, making shitty ass games right now? Why aren't you literally taking the time and be like, no, we're the developers, you don't get anything until we say it's ready?
Well, I want to say that COVID is part of it, but I feel like COVID's not even an excuse at this point.
No, I agree with CoolAce on that. Like, before, I think I mentioned in the previous episode of the podcast, like, I can understand that some of these games were delayed because of COVID, and I think that was the right step.
But just delay it more.
Yeah,
right?
I think that was the right step for them to do. But now there's no excuse. There is no fucking excuse for this shit. This is stupid. This is bullshit.
I have a feeling that COVID is the number one reason why they got lazy, and especially why their marketing and gaming company, blah blah blah, started plummeting. So that's why they probably had to get it out quickly before everything starts going to shit.
I don't know about that one, like the fact they got lazy. I think they still wanted to work on the game and stuff. It's just like they had restrictions, obviously, because they had to all work from home. They couldn't all be in the office, so it was harder to communicate through people like what different departments were doing for the game and like put it all together. But now it's been a year. No, like, fuck off. You can't claim that now.
I want to say, dude, if you got the COVID vaccine, please let us all just get back to work and go back to the way it was, because this is bullshit. It's
not even about that. It's just game companies. Like, I want to be fucking sponsored, or even like, you know, have the opportunity to work with these companies to play their games.
Same.
But at this rate, I don't even want to try that. Like, why would I want to like be paid to say the game's amazing?
I feel like that would be even worse, right? Because you're being paid to play a game, and if you have to play a game that's a glitchy fucking piece of shit, it's not like you can really point that out because like it's sponsored.
Even Jack Frags on Battlefield didn't even say that much bad about the game, because obviously he works with DICE, and I assume EA is part of it as well. But he said, oh, yeah, there's a couple of glitches and bugs, but I'm looking forward to how the game's going to look eventually. I'm like, but you didn't really say what was wrong with it. Like, I just can't fucking believe this shit. Like, this is the era of gaming this year. Bollocks.
Yeah, wouldn't you like agree to be honest about their product and everything else? Or
no, because that could ruin your sponsorship with them. So you have to give it a positive spin on it.
So this is what I want to say. So opinions don't even fucking matter in the gaming industry anymore. Is that right?
Well, I'm not trying to be that guy, but if someone's paying me a couple grand to talk about their game, I'm gonna do it. Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
well, honestly, I wouldn't. I would tell them
like
the
if they
fucking
just listen. If all they did was send me a free copy, then I would tell the truth. But if they're paying me some money, then I don't know. Like,
yeah,
I'd probably be willing to like.
See, that's where the problem comes in. It's about
as long as it is about money. As long as you don't slap your own face on there and you just hide behind an IGN channel, you're good.
7GN, as I like to be called now. 7GN.
I'm gonna do all my gaming reviews on the Degenerates channel. All right, I don't want it on my YouTube.
Oh, so fuck all of us then. So fuck us all. I go down. We're all going down.
Honestly,
I would sinking shit, buddy.
I wouldn't give a shit. I would actually fucking like tell the truth, because I can't, man. I don't care if I ruin my sponsorship. I care about what the gamers are gonna play, and especially what they are dealing with. Literally, here's the thing. It's about the players. It doesn't even matter about the battle pass anymore. It doesn't matter about battle royales. It matters about making the game fucking well deserved to play.
The thing I want to say is, though, I imagine in that sponsorship clause, though, they have like a print saying that you can't necessarily talk about it in a bad way, because I feel like that would breach the contract as well. So then you would end up losing that money, which to a lot of people, especially like
Well, I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't say the game's shit behind closed doors, right?
Oh, yeah,
like,
of course not.
Once you're done with the video, you can be like, yeah, it's a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, yeah,
right?
no, loads of streamers have done that before. They said, oh, it's not even that good. But obviously, like, to a lot of people, like, a couple of £100 or dollars could be a lot of money to some people, so they'll do it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's on situational basis, I guess. But
bro,
you know who'd be a perfect fucking...
convince me.
You know who'd be the perfect fucking game reviewer?
Who?
Mr. Krabs. Money.
Oh god.
No, but for real, dude. Honestly, even $1 billion would not let me. Like, it would not even convince me.
$1 billion.
Why are you lying?
Definitely convince me.
Nah, you're fucking capping out of your ass.
That's a lot
I'm not
of
capping.
shit.
I'm not.
That's a lot of fucking heroes.
Talking shit. Talking.
Mate, if you
Hold up. If I had $1 billion, I wouldn't give a shit about it.
So you're telling me...
That's
all right.
So you're telling me you wouldn't review Peppa Pig as good for $1 billion?
No,
you're fucking capping out of your ass.
So you're telling me...
Joker, you don't know me enough to even know, brother.
If someone told you had to lick shit, like, just once for $1 billion, you'd tell me you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't get that lick.
No.
Exactly.
No.
I would.
Yeah, I would. Fuck yeah.
No, I'm down bad, all right? I do a lot of fucking things.
Y'all motherfuckers are down bad. I'm up good, all right?
I do something a lot for a fucking $1,000. I won't lie.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it.
No, I'll do anything for 50 cents.
Get a load of this rich guy over here. God damn.
Listen here.
Mr.
If the money was only for rent and food and water, gas, blah blah blah, only the necessities, then okay. But
What?
That's it. That's about it. And gaming stuff, of course. Yeah, but
I'm
still.
usually always desperate, so
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so 50 cents is 50 cents.
Bro, I'm desperate to get out, bro. I don't know
50
what you
cents
guys
is
are
50
talking about.
50 cents is 50 cents, but a blowjob is just a blowjob, yeah, Joker.
We'll cut that out.
No, but
Carnage, yeah,
we don't
censor that,
get into
censor
our
that.
history.
I'm desperate to get out. That's what I'm desperate for. I'm
Yeah.
desperate to get out and move out on my own. That's about it.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, the
Oh, fucking Dutch Vandalin, we have a plan
Oh,
to
God.
review games.
Carnage, cut all that game review stuff out, all right? I don't want game companies to see this, okay?
No.
Bro,
I swear,
honestly,
I think every game's good, okay? There's no bad games.
there's a lot of bad games. I'm sorry, but
Call of
there is.
Duty Vanguard, but
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I
man,
mean,
I've
can
been
agree-
enjoying it. I've been
agree with
enjoying
Joker.
it.
It is actually well polished. I will give him that.
Yeah.
Thing is, I've been enjoying it because it just reminds me of the start of Modern Warfare 2019. There are fun guns.
There's
to
a
use.
yeah, but there's a problem though. That invisibility glitch that you guys had.
Nah, fucking
problem.
no. It was fucking. It happened for one game and never happened again.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Like,
as long as it's
it-
reported
it's not a pub-
as a bug or an issue, then they should
Oh, it's
come
just
out
a-
with a hot fix.
It's just a bug. Like I have only run into one cheater.
Yeah,
One
I-
cheater.
I may have come
I
through
haven't
for you.
cared enough to spend more money on another COD, to be honest.
And I don't think
but Cold War
I
and
think
all
the
that
cheaters are like just waiting for the anti-cheat to drop, just so they know if they should get the cheats or not.
Oh, God.
So that's probably why we haven't seen as many cheaters. But
Well,
other than that,
yeah.
it actually
There-
reminds me of Modern Warfare 2019.
There is a
That's what I like
problem, though.
about it.
Yeah.
There is a problem.
What?
There has been a lot more cheaters on TikTok. I've been seeing it around a lot lately.
I'll take
Ah,
it.
nobody cares about TikTok.
Raw.
Apparently so,
I
yeah.
like TikTok.
I love
I hate
TikTok.
TikTok.
I fucking
Yeah.
love
TikTok is
TikTok.
shit.
Only because we get views on it. That's why. Okay?
No, I watch it like daily.
Dude, I watch TikTok a lot, man. Most
Yeah.
of my likes are
Bro,
just like
fucking-
animal videos
my-
and funny shit, alright?
I usually
Bro,
just watch TikTok while
And
taking
probably
a
girls.
No,
Don't forget the girls.
I usually watch TikTok while taking a shit, but the fact that I'm watching it off the toilet now is fucking like it just means I enjoy it.
The first and last time I went on for
Because it's shit content. That's what it is.
the first and the last time I went on the For You page on that thing, somebody was literally just standing in the middle of a hallway and just shat themselves, and I just clicked off.
Oh
That's the kind of
my
content I
God.
want.
Was it a guy in a grey
morph
morph suit by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Something Peters. Yeah, where is it?
Hey Zach, remember
Fuck.
that
I
time we were playing
followed him
Hunt?
and just never went on.
His
Just-
content's
there-
so
there you
stupid.
go.
It's so funny though.
He
Zach-
kind of reminds me of Deadpool, kind of.
Yeah, true.
Holy
Morphed.
shit!
What are you saying?
You
Fresh?
remember me, you, and PJ were actually playing Hunt, right?
Yeah.
I think you said this on stream as well. A woman who actually pooped all the way on a bowling
fuck's
lane.
sake.
not
26
this again. CoolAce, did you know that in 1995, a woman in Michigan set the world record for the longest shit taken, and it was
26 feet.
Damn, I should have left Michigan.
26.
Yeah, it was done. It was done in a college bowling alley. Bearing in mind, in a high school college bowling alley, and she
literally squat
There's
as
pictures
she
on
was
Reddit of
taking a
it.
shit.
There's pictures of Reddit. It's literally her just squatting and like waddling forward
Oh,
as
dude,
one
that's
single
awesome.
shit came out, and it took her a week apparently of dieting and stuff, and she holds the current world record. So there you go. There's some knowledge.
Badass.
Some knowledge about
Damn.
that.
Then Randy Marsh would shamelessly steal that record 1 year later.
Fucking hell. That's such a fun record. We do
Oh.
actually have some questions to catch up on as well, like from the Degenerates podcast questions channel, so to say. Unless you wanted to say something else, Fresh, or do you just want me to... We'll do questions throughout, though. Like, it's up to you guys.
What kind of questions are those? Because I didn't.
Oh, it was,
I
it was
didn't think I would
Carnage
read them.
and maybe a few others, I think. Can't remember. This is one that was posted start of this month, which we never got through to. It was, have you ever considered giving up content create for whatever reason? And do you consider your content underappreciated by the viewers or the algorithm? It's like such a loaded question.
I mean, it's a loaded question, but it is a really, really good question.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say yes to both, right? Like, there have been times where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, you know, like that thought has gone across my mind plenty of fucking times.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, to be honest, no, I didn't think I would give up on content creation because I really did have a big passion for it.
Yeah.
But I really let myself get in the way, and especially with every other toxic person in my life get in the way as well. So I wouldn't necessarily say no. But if I ever feel like I consider myself or my content underappreciated by my viewers or the algorithm, I would say yes. I feel that my content is very underappreciated. Like no one likes my content, or they don't really care about it. They don't really want to go like it or anything like that, or comment to help out a little bit. But
in terms of the algorithm, it's like all the big players on YouTube and Twitch are pushed at the forefront, and I feel like if you are a very small channel, it's very hard to get in that algorithm or even to get discovered, because there's so many, like, it's YouTube and Twitch have become like this, and even TikTok or Instagram as well has become like this very big pond with a lot of fish in it. And even if like some fish are bigger, there are even bigger fish than them, and they're even smaller fish than the small fish. So it's very like, I wish that Twitch and YouTube would maybe change it up a bit, where like it would be more randomized in smaller creators, not just big ones. I'm not saying you should push bigger creators, but I definitely feel like they definitely have a hand in who gets promoted more and who doesn't. I think that's been going on for a very long time. But there are ways around it to get more discovered, but it's just very difficult. That's my synopsis on like the algorithm side. On like giving up content, I've debated it. Like, I think any normal person would debate it several times. Like, there's been several times
I've thought about it plenty of times.
I've thought about like, should I really still be doing this, and should I go and get a full-time job or even go back to school? But I'm like, but then you have those like those really good streams or those really good videos that bang, and you're like, yes, like this is, I enjoy, like I've always enjoyed what I do, but like, considering we're all adults now, like we all have stuff we need to pay for. We have stuff that we need to look after, whether that's family members, like rent, etc. It's like sometimes it just doesn't meet the end. Do you know what I mean? You have to. Yeah. It's not just about like the views and stuff. It's also, even though people don't talk about it, it's also the financial situation of it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of streamers don't get paid to do this and stuff. And obviously, I've mentioned before about the whole money situation, which I'm not going to go back into because everyone knows my opinion on money and stuff. Like, but at the end of the day, like,
I mean, honestly,
adults, we need money.
Yeah,
to
money
survive.
does need. Yeah, you need money to survive. And honestly, I necessarily feel like, honestly, like, yeah, money is like a great thing, because you know it helps pay the bills and all that stuff. And you already know my situation, like, you know, I'm just trying to get out, dude. I'm just trying to move out, be on my own, and make sure that I have, you know, stability of like financial stability, so I don't have to, you know, see my family ever again, you know, like my toxic family. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's like we don't do this for money as well. Like, we've made clear, like everyone here, like everyone can agree, like we don't do this for money. We do it because we enjoy it.
If we did this for money, none of us would be in this podcast right now. Like, there would be absolutely no point.
We wouldn't even be friends, come.
No. Yeah,
there
we
would be
no
friends.
fucking
It would be
point
fake
at all. Right?
Yeah,
it would be fake as fuck, dude.
100%. Like, you know, that's how I feel about it. It's just like, in terms of quitting as well, it can get really stressed. There's like the stressful side of it as well, of like having to upload every day, make sure you make a stream, make sure you make the stream entertaining, or even the video entertaining. And then even with people without editors, when I was doing it all myself before, having to like do a stream, finish that, and then go and edit, or go and like render and post, make sure tags are there, title, do a thumbnail, do this and that. And it's all like a bit overwhelming sometimes, because you're like, sometimes you just want to sit down and just play a game, or even go out and do something else, but then you're like, no, because I have to work. Like with me, I go to work, and then as soon as I come home, I'm doing voiceovers, or I'm doing a thumbnail, or I'm uploading. I know it's not as much as before, but you know what I mean? It can all be a bit much, considering you do it 7 days a week, and then you have like maybe once every 3 weeks a day off where you don't do anything, but then you feel bad because then you missed a stream or you missed an upload. Do you know what I mean? It's all relative to itself. So it's
that's why yeah.
Yeah, it's multiple things. It's not just, I know financial is the first thing we talked about, but it's all like the same pretty much. It all goes into the same bubble.
I do feel like my content is pretty underappreciated. And I mean, that's not even just like me saying it, right? I've talked to plenty of people, and they're like, "Dude, you deserve a lot more views." Because I don't know, I feel like I am pretty funny, you know. Like I'm good at making like flatline jokes type shit, you know. And
Yeah,
I don't know. I hope at some point it picks up. I feel like all of us have really good content, you know. What I'm saying?
in our
I feel
own
like
right.
all of us
and that's why, like,
to be more appreciated on media platforms, you know.
And that's why, like, I've already changed up my content a little bit, and I'm pretty sure, I hope it's funny to you guys, at least. I hope so.
Yeah.
Because Zach commented on the crab game one.
You fucking dick. If anyone doesn't know, I don't know if you guys remember, I sent a photo to the group chat the other day of me in bed. I was just watching. I was like, and he fucking screenshotted that and put that in his fucking video. I was like, you can't
prevent Big Mac bullying today.
Exactly.
But yeah, I was just trying to change it up, and I really hope it's funny to you guys. If you guys have the time or anything like that, go ahead and
you're
check
definitely
it out.
a lot more engaging, because before you weren't really saying much in your streams, but you've definitely been talking a lot more, which is what we told you. We're like, you need to just keep saying shit to people like in stream, and then
100%. Because thank you to some more for actually criticism. Something criticism. I forgot the word of it now.
Constructive.
Constructive. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So that was also more. So I thank him for actually telling me that, because honestly, dude, I don't talk much. Like I'm usually quiet because I'm usually in my own thoughts, or I just kind of want to focus on the game a little bit because I don't want to deal with my shit that goes on.
That's why I do the just chatting section at the start of my stream, just so to catch up with everyone. It just makes it so much better. Like that's just how I run my stream. But yeah, it's
I would do that 100% too, because right now I may not be in the best situation right now, but that'll change eventually, because I already put in an application for In-N-Out, and they make about $17 an hour.
Yeah.
So that'll actually help out a ton, and I will actually be able to pay rent for the apartment that's over there.
Yeah.
So that's actually going to be pretty fucking good, and I will actually be doing face cam with you guys this time. That time around.
Be sick though. There's quite a controversial question, and I don't know whether we want to answer it.
I didn't even answer one, bro.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to answer it, or you just want to be quiet?
Yeah, go for it.
Well,
go for it, Joker.
No, actually, isn't the next question for me as well?
I think it's for all of us, I assume. I think
it is all for all of us.
Not everything's about you, buddy. All right.
Yeah, it is about Joker as well. But yeah, do you ever feel like your content is underappreciated, Joker?
Oh, fucking 100%, cunt.
I already know the answer to this as well.
It's fucking rhetorical, cunt, at this rate. Like, I am 100% certain that 90% of the cunts actually watching don't know how much actual fucking effort goes into my videos and the production, the costs. Like, you know what's funny? I've spent money on these videos and make nothing back.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? The algorithm, YouTube itself, fucks me in the ass, flagging me almost every time.
God.
How fucked is that? And you know what's funny? Half the time, people don't fucking watch the video. Because they'll just comment, oh yeah, blah, blah. I'm like, you didn't watch the video, didn't you?
Oh, wow.
And thing is, that fucking decreases my chance of actually getting boosted up in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't watch for more than a minute, that's
all about that watch time, baby.
It is about the watch time and views as well. It's insane.
And fucking, like, the last video took me a long while. A long while.
Yeah, it did.
That's because that's because I used After Effects majorly, like in that video. And people judge the book by its cover. Oh, it's gonna be shit because it's like less than 8 minutes long.
How is it gonna be shit if there's a lot more effort into it?
The thing is, as soon as I finished the project, because I'm like looking at it, I'm like, let's see what the flow is after 4.5 minutes of like content.
Yeah.
It flowed surprisingly perfectly. Like it was just
the last video you did was really good. The way you did it was amazing.
Because the thing is, I did have help from like just opinions from other creators. Fucking, he commented on the video anyways. Creation, he was a big helping hand in like what he would rather see, and that helped me fucking majorly. Like reaching out to other creators for me was probably a big fucking help.
Yeah.
Like the people that do the same content as me, anyways. And having a major help from them fucking boosted me. Like it's fucking, yeah, it's beautiful. And in terms of like giving up content, many of times.
Everyone.
Like fucking hell.
It's just hard, man. Like people that say
thing
it's
is,
not. Like fuck off.
Thing is, I grow little at a time. Then those people leave, and that fucks me over even more. And I'm like, what's the point of doing this when I could be doing something better in my own time?
Yeah.
Like I could be studying, but I'm taking my own time out of my own day to. And the thing is, these are the same people that promise to like stick around and are like, bro, you just sit in your mum's basement all day smoking bongs, bro. Like,
I don't know how.
Thing is, like, I don't care. I don't care, but it's like, you'll come across these people a lot like that. They'll always say like, oh. Yeah, I like your content. Like, I love your content. Like, love's a fucking strong word, bro. Like, people fucking throw that around way too much.
Yeah,
and it will always deceive you to keep you going. And thing is, when you keep going and you just plummet all of a sudden, and then the next stream or the next video will plummet even more, and the next and the next and the next, and you're like, I could be studying or wanking right now. I don't know, fucking anything. And yeah, no, it really gave me a sense of like, is my content actually even fucking worth it? Like all that effort.
I've had that as well.
At all.
I've had that.
And thing is, my streams are the only fucking chance of people actually interacting with me. Like,
yeah,
I barely stream, bro. Like, and thing is, like. Alright, you missed a chance. Fucking alright. Not streaming for another month. I'm just gonna go make another 2 videos and try and keep my upload schedule alive.
God.
But
yeah, it's a bit of
it usually a lot of people associate my YouTube schedule to be like, oh, he's lazy, but I'm always thinking of the next big thing.
Yeah.
And, like, I've been planning something really fucking big recently, so it's going to take a lot of fucking time and money anyways, so...
trying to get your fat cock hard by any chance. That's why it's taking...
it's trying
to
get my...
talk about his erectile dysfunction. I thought we agreed in the Snap group. We weren't going to talk about it.
Oh,
and
that's the forbidden rule. The sacred rule.
You're out of pocket for that.
You finding me now? You finding me?
This is where the next question comes in.
Usually my fat cock goes inside of Big Mac's mum, what?
Yeah. It's been missing for a week. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Couldn't find her last time.
This is where the next question will come in. Like, what makes you keep going with content whenever it flops or all your effort goes into waste?
I'd say like drive, probably. Like I just keep wanting to make it better. That's
it's like, about drive. It's about power.
Yeah, family.
We stay hungry. We don't go.
Fucking.
It's all about family.
Did anyone, I know this is a sign of it.
Tom Toretto?
Did anyone see the? I think I sent it to you guys. The Spider-Man trailer. Like,
yeah, you don't need Spider-Man when you have family.
It's just a picture of Vin Diesel's fucking car in the trailer.
I'm fucking done. I fucking hated that, dude. I was like, so you know what? Fuck you guys.
But yeah, when it flops, I'd probably say like the people that are still there, like watching, like even after something flops or it wasn't even that good, like Do you know what I mean? Like, the videos that go on YouTube, maybe they don't get a lot of views, maybe they don't get a lot of response to it, but it's just to keep going, because eventually you'll find people that do like what you do. And that's what I... And also, like, I enjoy it as well, so it's like, I think there's a level of that, of like, the fact that you love what you do, so to say, is like, probably the reason. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you love something? That's cringe, dude.
But yeah, if you go through your entire life just like thinking everything's perfect, you will never truly be happy or really progress, because you'll just think everything's perfect when it's not, and it's like that doesn't help you develop or even change shit up. You just think that like, oh yeah, I'll just keep doing this one thing and then it'll eventually take off, but then it doesn't, and then you sit there wondering your thumb up your ass going, why the fuck didn't it work? I'm like, because you never fucking grounded yourself. Do you know what I mean? You never fucking realised. So that's what... It's quite a hard question to really answer that one. It's like, how do you keep going? It's like, you just got to just keep sticking with it.
I
like,
just do, you know?
Like, all of us were on Twitch for, like, X amount of years, like, and it didn't take, like, my channel didn't get anywhere for about a year and, like, 5 months. It took fucking, you know, I didn't get, like, 10 viewers off the bat. I didn't get, like, you know, so many followers at the start. Do you know what I mean? I had to work my way doing it. Do you know what I mean? Just grinded it. So, it's just what it is. It's about the journey, not the end. Do you know what I mean? That's how I sort of put it.
And in all honesty, if it ever does flop or anything like that, that just drives me to make a little bit better content. But for real though, like if my effort really does go to waste, I'm not gonna like be, you know, like, oh yeah, well, like I don't deserve yada yada yada, this and that. Like,
yeah. Don't be entitled.
To be honest, yeah, like I'm not gonna be entitled. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, like it flops, like my effort's gone. I can't even do this anymore. Yeah. No, like I'm gonna keep on going. Like it doesn't even matter because I know what I want. I know where I want to go. I want to make sure that my content actually is good and whatnot, because I have a lot of projects in mind that I want to make into reality. Because
it's just doing
yeah, and that's where this saying comes in. It's like at the end of the tunnel, like there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? Like you got to stay laser focused. You got to make sure that you drive all the way out of that tunnel, and light will be revealed to you and all that stuff. Because dude, I'm a motivator. I am actually someone who, you know, tries to do it, but yeah, there's obstacles in my way, which is toxic family and all that stuff, and mostly myself. But I will be doing a lot more content. Like I am gonna be doing like try to do like once a week, because I want to make sure that the video is good, you know. And
I was gonna say, like, are you done with your point, by the way? Not to sound rude, by the way.
Wow.
No, I didn't know, like, you were going and I was like,
no,
I was like,
no, it's fine. It's fine.
That was a very long run-on sentence.
It's cum.
It's cum. I'm not gonna lie, I like cum. Anyway.
Wow.
Fucking. I have a theory, by the way, on the Spider-Man film that's coming out. If anyone was interested in that,
I gotta be in the back.
Toby's gonna be in it. Andrew Garfield's gonna be in it.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a massive troll, and it isn't gonna be the Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. It's gonna be like Daredevil and fucking like Punisher.
That'd be so funny.
Like,
okay, then who kicked the fucking lizard, huh?
Who kicked the lizard?
It could have been Daredevil, like, because some people.
Daredevil would not. There's no way.
You're getting it wrong. It was my dad. Okay.
There's invisible kick the lizards.
Yeah. There's this scene where Spider-Man jumps on top of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And if you look in the background, you can actually see like. I don't know what it's called, but like when you see like a mist kind of when you can tell something's been edited out.
Yeah,
you could see two of those like right behind Tom Holland whenever he jumps down, and it looks like two other things jumped down. So like I don't know, maybe it's Spider-Man, but you know,
I have a theory it would be Daredevil and Iron Man, because
No.
some of the Marvel films.
How could it be Iron Man if he's dead?
Because they're doing time travel. They can do anything. This was on Joe Rogan podcast. He literally said this to Robert Downey Jr. He went, "Listen, they have a few lackluster Marvel movies, which has happened recently with Eternals." And then they bring him back just to like have the fans back on board with like Marvel and that, to stop DC having any chance of taking over. Like, mate, I have a
Either
feeling.
way, I'm excited, dude.
I hope
it looks good.
I hope it is what we all hope it is, but I do have that feeling that like they're gonna bring Daredevil, because apparently that's
even
get
if they don't
movie.
bring the other Spider-Man, I don't care, because this shit. No, this shit looks good anyways, dude.
I hope the film's still good, and I hope
with like Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin again, and dude, it just looks so fucking awesome, man.
Nah, the two fucking edited out people is just me and Big Mac's dads. Come on, like they're not there.
He jumps down and does a Spider-Man pose with the milk in the other hand, like up here. just dashes at Sandman.
It's like
Doctor Strange. How many universes was this possible in? About 3 billion and 2. Oh, okay. Looks like we're in the good one.
God. Yeah, both our dads jumped down. One's got the fat-free milk, the other one's got semi-skinned. Fucking.
You like skim?
Oh my god! But yeah, fucking.
No,
I hope
dude,
it is. What
who
it
kicked
is,
the lizard? It was not Daredevil. Don't even say Daredevil.
I'm just having a
feeling. It is the other Spider-Man, and it's Andrew Garfield. I guarantee you, it is Andrew Garfield. I will say that right now.
Thing is, Daredevil is actually in the movie. That's the thing.
Apparently, yeah, he's a lawyer.
I saw them.
He's a lawyer before he gets arrested or some shit. Like,
look, honestly, I just don't want to toot my own horn, but just fucking, I don't want to be anticipated for it, because big anticipation is just going to turn into a measure of disappointment if nothing comes true.
I hope it is what we all want it to be, which is Andrew
After the past year and a half, expectations should not, exist.
This movie is going to be like the biggest Marvel film since Endgame. Like, if
they said, I've heard someone like involved in the film say this is going to be the end game of the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
So like, it's going to be really fucking good. Even from like the trailers I've seen, it's looked like fucking badass.
Also, Venom from the Sony universe is merged with the.
Apparently, Venom is going to be the last sinister, because you saw in the trailer there was only 5. If you count Hobgoblin.
By the way, too fucking late if you haven't seen the Venom movie. By the way, fuck yourselves. We're talking about it.
Yeah. The post-credit scene.
Yeah, so fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, I've seen the first
yeah, no, that's really cool, and how they merged it.
Yeah. I think it would make so much sense if Tom Hardy's Venom was in it. But, like, again, it just seems too perfect to be true. And I hope he is the last, because you got, Sandman, Electro, done right this time. Green
Wouldn't
Goblin.
that actually be so insane if this Spider-Man movie has Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Sandman, Green Goblin, Electro, the Lizard,
Doc Ock,
and like anything else you want. Like if that has Venom in it, then like it's gonna be insane.
It's the perfect movie. But they
that is the perfect movie.
They could fuck up so
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. They actually did take out Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield out of the casting on Google. If you go look at it.
Yeah, but
it used to be on there. Now it's not.
People always
think about it.
Yeah. The thing is that Google listing has been up since the fucking multiverse was involved, like in the
bitch.
I feel like
as soon as they mentioned the multiverse in the third Spider-Man movie, and this is before any trailers, any fucking rumors at all.
Yeah,
they just said, "Oh yeah, we'll just slap Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire on the Google listing." There we go.
That's the thing. Like, it just seems
never trust Google.
It seems too perfect, but like the whole fact that like it's. Like, for years, they were, like, the battle between, like, was it Marvel, Disney, and Sony was, like... And the fact that they would let their properties go into one film is, like... it's just very. It just doesn't make sense from a business standpoint.
It'd be even better if Deadpool showed up.
I want Deadpool to be the Stan Lee cameo now. I feel like that's a good idea.
Dude, that'd be sick.
They are making a Deadpool 3.
Yeah, no, they've
already.
The thing is,
Deadpool is in the MCU.
Oh, okay.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they do the first like actual entrance into the MCU for him was reviewing the trailer for Free Guy
with can't remember the guy.
That was such a good they're so smart for fucking doing that, dude. That shit was hilarious. They're promoting Deadpool while also promoting Free Guy.
Yeah. I have lots of hope for the Spider-Man movie, but if it isn't what people like, because they've been denying it, like Tobey Maguire I don't think said anything, but Andrew Garfield, they've asked him like so many times and they were like, he's like, no, I'm not in it. I don't know why people think
the last time that he was asked, he said we'll see. That's what he's given up on saying no at this point. Like he's had to say it so many times.
Kevin Feige's just fucking breathing down his neck.
I mean, they are on a contract where they're not allowed to talk about it, though.
That is true. But imagine the surprise on everyone's faces though when they all showed up would be like I would lose my fucking mind. Like I want it to happen so bad because Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. Like
I reckon every grown man that fucking grew up watching Spider-Man movies, they just fucking fart.
I saw this thing. It was a TikTok, and this guy, the caption was me if someone's baby starts crying in the movie theater. And he was like, listen here, you fucking son of a bitch, all right? I've been waiting to see Tobey Maguire on this goddamn screen for over a fucking decade, okay? So you better fuck off. And he just, like, starts beating the shit out of a baby.
Oh my God.
Just, like, I feel like that's how it's going to go when it happens.
Oh, God.
Apparently, that's a bit detailed.
You're just swinging it around the fucking movie theater. Like, fuck you again.
He's prepped
making fucking Neanderthal noises.
You gotta prep yourself for situations like that. You know?
Oh God.
Or when that kid is watching John Wick 3 and just says that's the guy from Fortnite.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Bro, fuck off with that, dude. I fucking hate that.
Did you see that Keanu Reeves came out recently and said that he doesn't want John Wick or Neo to be in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
But he put it in like the best way possible. He was like, I feel like they're doing their own thing. He doesn't need to be in that. But a lot of people said that he should be in Injustice, like the next one that they do, the third game, if they ever. I imagine they would do, because Injustice, I think, is equally as popular as Mortal Kombat at this point.
It can be a branching storyline, Injustice.
Yeah, it could be. So, yeah. Have you seen that Jared Leto really is trying to push the Suicide Squad director's cut?
What are we, some kind of
oh my God, dude.
Everyone's telling him like, no, it doesn't need to happen. He's like, no, but I want the director's cut to be released for Joker. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. The movie flopped, and I don't think a director's cut's gonna fix that film. So I think he's just
nothing is going to fix that film.
I think he's just pissed off that like the newest one that came out, was it James Gunn that directed it? The same guy that directed Guardians of the Galaxy, was so much better than the original one. And he's just like, no, I want the director's cut. I'm like, it's not gonna make the film better, bro. Like, you got Morbius coming out.
It's too late.
I hope
it's too late.
I hope he's good in Morbius, because I'm really looking forward to that film. But it's like, just let it go, bro. Just let it go. It's done. Like, stop hindering on the fact you want to be remembered as one of the great Jokers. You're just being remembered as one of the most annoying at this point. Like,
been chilling.
I'm trying to think this way. Oh wait, I think this is the last one. There might be one more I missed, but
well, we can save it if it's the last one. Then we can talk
you want to save it for the last one? Yeah, I was going to talk.
Well, we can talk about the YouTube shit. The removing dislikes.
Oh, that fucking.
Oh yeah,
pointless. Pointless.
Yeah. Well, now you're just gonna boost the comments that are saying he's a dislike button, right? Like
the only reason they did it, they said, oh, it's for our creators' own mental well-being. Yet they can still see the dislikes on their own screen. It's so fucking.
Still see it.
Dude, I'm telling you, every single one of the fucking YouTube staff is on crack.
The thing is, if you're a creator with over 100 subscribers, you can still see dislikes on other channels sometimes.
Yeah, I've heard this as well. The one thing, my opinion on this was, I don't know if it was to control the bad news that's coming out about YouTubers, like, for example, the whole mini lad situation and stuff like that. I don't know whether that's for damage control to stop the mass. They said, oh, it's to stop bullying and mass dislike. It's been proven that people mass dislike the videos and stuff in droves. I'm like, there's probably a fucking reason why they did that with, like, especially with apology videos or when YouTubers have done fucked up things and they make this so-called bullshit apology. I think it's to actually gauge the opinion. I bet you any amount of money, Mini Lad would have never have come out and addressed the situation unless he had the mass dislikes that he did get on his videos. 100%. And no one can tell me otherwise. He would never have addressed it. This is why we need the dislike button. It's like, it's almost essentially removing freedom of, like, speech from people, removing the dislike button.
Well, it's also removing helpful shit, right? Because I always go into like a tutorial video and I'm like, oh, it has a lot of dislikes, I'll just go to a different one, you know? But now it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to do an extra step and scroll through to read comments to see if this is a dog shit tutorial video or something like that, you know?
Is this either gonna scam me in my V-Bucks or actually help me? Exactly. Let's find out.
Like, I need to know, am I gonna get free V-Bucks?
The thing, so, like, Facebook and Instagram doesn't have the dislike. I think PewDiePie talked about it, or some other YouTuber I watched, and the point that they made was that, like, with Instagram, like, if you don't like a post, you can just swipe to the next one, so it doesn't need a dislike button. Like, YouTube...
Yeah, that's a very big thing, right? Is that the guy in that video was like, oh, other platforms like TikTok and Instagram don't have dislike buttons. Yeah, because those are just purely for media consumption.
Yeah.
YouTube is also
it's so many things.
Education system, a way to watch movies. Like there's so many things that go into it. Like you could learn how to fix a car just by watching YouTube videos.
Exactly.
Like that's the kind of shit that we need the dislike buttons for, to know if someone's fucking up a YouTube video
or trying to
and like scamming us.
Yeah. It's just, it's ridiculous. It was a problem that didn't need fixing amongst all the other issues with YouTube. It just didn't make any sense. Like, as well with the dislike button, it's like, how am I meant to gauge, especially as a small creator like all of us, how are we meant to gauge our audience's reaction to a video, whether it's good or bad, if we don't have the dislike button? Or like, I know it's not there, you can still see it, but like, to gauge whether...
I feel like if anything, this will force people to use the dislike button more.
Yeah, it
just to retaliate, right? And people are just going to get more dislikes now because YouTube got rid of the fucking button. So now people are just going to do it anyways.
Yeah, but they already added... You know what they should do? They should have just, like, kept it there. Or with YouTubers where they could... Do you remember when PewDiePie and I think Deji removed the comment section because they were fed up with people just saying stupid shit in there? And like,
I think that's the best freedom that a content creator is given, and they don't need further freedom beyond that. I mean, you can like give them more freedom, but don't do it in ways that takes away from things that are helpful.
Yeah,
you know,
it was just an unnecessary change. It didn't need to happen. Like, that's what I don't like. It's just if it's not
ridiculous.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. I think it is, because when I took the survey on YouTube, I was on my YouTube studio the other day, and I don't know whether any other creators watching this got this. Essentially, it said you've been invited to take a part in a survey, blah, blah, blah. So I took it, and the main point I saw from this survey, and I filled out the entire thing, was that they were saying, how do you react when bad news comes out about our YouTube? How do you feel about a creator that has bad press against them? One of the questions was, as a creator, if you were put in a bad situation where you had to address something, what were the 3 things you would do to combat it or ignore it? It was really surreal. So I feel like the whole point of it is to control the bad press YouTube has been getting. Because let's be honest, YouTube hasn't had good press for a fair while. It's mainly about the creators, not the platform. So I feel like that survey, they were trying to base on like what people would think about YouTube if a YouTuber did a bad thing. And even you yourself, what would you do? And I went, that's like all the other questions of like what media do you use and stuff, that's irrelevant to what you were really trying to find out. So I feel like that survey had an agenda to it other than the bigger picture. It's just that one specific topic.
I don't know, man. It's really stupid. Like, I don't know why. Like, even the co-creator of YouTube, Jod, is saying this is fucking stupid.
Was that the guy
Like,
who uploaded the very first video? To
The
YouTube
very
then?
first video. Yeah, the guy who uploaded the very first video changed his description to YouTube staff is stupid for this decision, and then he changed it to an even longer one, just like detailing why it's a mistake and why this is just stupid.
It's so I don't know what they're trying to. I don't know, whoever came up with that idea at YouTube, they need to be reevaluated of like what their decision makings are, or even the team behind. I assume it wasn't one guy. I assume it was a team at a board meeting that suggested this idea. They beta tested this for a few months, I think, without the dislike button, and they've said, "Oh, their users feel better." How does it make them feel better? What part of that does that like? What? How would I, as a person who dislikes a video, like, and not it being there, make me feel better? Like, I don't understand that. There's no logic behind. I always look at things like, why would they do this in a business sense? Why would they do this from a consumer's point of view? It makes no fucking sense in all cases. Where does it make sense? Okay, maybe smaller channels who get mass dislike by if they're being bullied at school or something. But that's why the solution should be to have the option to turn off the dislike button. It should be an option, not a
I don't get why they're just getting rid of it. It should be optional.
Yeah, like the comment section, turn that on.
Yeah.
God.
YouTube very scuffed.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Yo.
This is why I'm just gonna start uploading to another site. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, go follow
Pornhub.
I was about to say, go follow CoolAce on Vimeo.
Yeah, follow my Vimeo and my.
You know what's funny?
I'm gonna start uploading all my YouTube videos to Twitter.
Pornhub actually has more Call of Duty content creators than porn stars now.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You gotta censor that
What
now.
the actual fuck?
Because apparently YouTube thinks it's sexualized content or some shit.
No, you can talk
I'm not
about
even joking.
Oh, I was gonna say. No, do you remember back in the day before you didn't need to be? Don't ask why I know this. You know, don't expose me.
I always question you. So,
but you know, before
I
when
do question you.
Pornhub, like before, anyone could upload to Pornhub, but now you have to be verified to upload to the site. I remember my mate uploaded a picture of his football boots that he bought brand new to Pornhub for no reason. He got like 15 likes on it.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's how you know
So
everyone's
funny.
down bad, bro.
It's so funny, but yeah, like. Loads of people used to upload, like, I think they uploaded a video of a goal that was scored in the Premier League, that I think it was Arsenal versus some other team, and they did some amazing passing around the team and scored an amazing goal, and it got uploaded to Pornhub and got like something 100k likes or views or something. It was fucking funny.
It's great.
Oh man. God, I just heard a massive...
I remember seeing like a 5-second video of some guy just doing a backflip on there.
For Christ's sake. Oh man. What other topics didn't someone else say they wanted to talk about something? CoolAce? Was it I can't remember, dislike button we talked about, and it was another thing.
The dislike in the games.
Yeah, oh man, we had a whole fucking rant about that at the start. Jesus Christ.
There might be something else. A lot has happened
more...
in the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has been a wild month.
Yeah.
When everything was calm. Do you remember me in the last episode where I said, "Oh, everything's finally calm, everything's okay," and then fucking...
You shouldn't have said anything, dude.
And then Facebook Meta came out, and then fucking just to distance
it's been downhill since, man.
Just to distance themselves. Although I'm quite interested to see what Meta does because it's involving NFTs. So I'm quite interested to see how that's going to work because they want to create that 3D reality
BigMac
thing.
is a little NFT boy now.
No, I'm just doing my research into it, but you know, I own one. It's fine.
Not to flex or anything, but I own an
Right,
NFT.
guys,
it's like $10.
Just screenshot, lol.
Yeah, idiots.
I own this
don't
now.
get it, dude.
I mean,
It's mine.
You do
All
know
right?
there's Hot Wheels NFTs, right? That you can get.
No way.
Yeah, there's Hot Wheels
no
NFTs.
way.
Yeah, you can buy it. And they're going for $100,000.
I would much rather have a picture of a toy car instead of a toy car.
No, it's animated. It's an animated photo. It's so basically it's on a website.
Wow.
I won't say the website in case they want to sponsor me, But basically, they release like like FIFA with packs. They release those at a certain time, like a certain drop, and you can get a certain rarity of the car inside. And some of the cars are going for like $300 way up to like $100,000 worth of this cryptocurrency that they use. So yeah, you buy the pack like a FIFA pack, you open it, and you get a car. It'll either be common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, or secret rare, or whatever name they decide to call it. And then you can just sell it on the market for money. Like, there was an NFT I got, which was the Spider-Man comic which is the very first comic that Green Goblin appeared in. I got that NFT. It was $6.99, and the resale for the common was $10. The ultra rare was at least $50K. It was insane.
All right, Carnage, I want you to do something, okay? Carnage, I want you to get the Spider-Man pointing at each other meme, right? But make one of them have a single $sign and make the others little dog turds. And that's what NFTs
Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Carnage has just been watching this. How the fuck do I edit all of this in? I don't
He's
even
gonna have like no hair. He's gonna be missing an eye. Fucking like, can't edit anymore. Fuck.
You're making them learn even more, so I guess it's a win-win.
It doesn't use Premiere Pro though.
I'm trying to help me out.
Even though I gave him a folder for something.
You fucking what?
We don't want to talk about
You
that.
what?
Oh damn it! Poor Carnage, man. You don't need to.
Wait.
Talking about illegal things?
No.
No, definitely not.
God, I got scared for a
No,
second
but Joker, you sent him my OnlyFans folder, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks, cheers, man. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving on.
I could use an OnlyFans.
Mark Zuckerberg's a lizard.
Yeah, by the way, guys, I leaked Big Mac's toe photos, so yeah, go check it out on OnlyFans.
It's an emo on my Twitch channel. If you sub to BigMacKaz at
been leaked it,
Twitch.tv.
homie.
Wait, what?
He been done leaked it fresh, or it's been leaked, homie.
Nah, I was the one who was leaking all of it though.
Oh shit.
My toe did leak at one point when it was infected, but
Yeah, I'm glad they added animated emotes to Twitch, because I took that video of me in the forest and where there's just like a zoom in on my face.
Yes,
that's one
you
of my
did.
Twitch emotes now.
Legendary.
Yeah, that's one of my Twitch emotes.
So,
I'm so happy about it.
Whenever I hear somebody talking about a forest, all I can imagine is Logan Paul.
oh, fuck off.
That's
Fuck's
good,
sake.
dude. That's good.
Oh, Jesus.
Literally every time, bro. It's not even funny. It's unhealthy.
Fuck's sake.
What a guy, dude. Good old Logan Paul.
Fuck it. He's definitely changed his, like...
Oh, yeah. No, he's matured a lot.
I'm looking forward to the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight, because I hope he fucking gets knocked out, finally. He's
Yeah, if Tommy loses, he's not a Fury anymore. Bro.
Yeah, he's been disowned. It's so funny. I'm like, why are you giving him that pressure? Like, fucking hell. So fucked up.
If he loses to this YouTuber, he's not a Fury anymore. He homeless.
Fuck. I like how that's your impression of an Irish accent. Well done. I think he's Irish. I think his
Nah,
family's
he's
Irish.
English.
I thought his family was Irish.
Nah, the English.
Oh, fucking see how much I know about Tommy Fury and Tommy Fury.
No, they just have a real fucking deep English accent.
Yeah, they do. They're like from a proper like. They're from like.
So they cut in a way they do kind of sound Irish, like without their tone. Much to say.
God damn it.
So what the fuck else is there? I know we had another topic.
Mate,
I just
I've
can't
come up
fucking
with a
remember
few
what it
topics.
is,
You've given us some.
I
Joker,
can't.
Fresh,
Well, I
it's your
can't.
turn.
I just can't remember.
I had a whole thing in
Wait,
my head.
Fuck off.
Lana Rhodes being
That's a good
pregnant.
one.
That happened ages ago. I swear. That was like months ago. Isn't
Yeah, I
she-
know, but the kid's nearly out. It's punching.
Fuck. Don't think it's punching. Fucking hell, mate. God damn. Yeah, I think I had a bunch of topics recently, like, but they've all. It's always when we get to the podcast, I always just forget them, and I only forget like the things that were at the forefront of my mind, which was the dislike button and the games, which we all wanted to talk about, but. Yeah, we made our peace on that one. I think we made it quite clear we're not happy about that shit.
No, my dad just walked in. I did it, boys. We got it.
Is it the Ethernet
We
cable?
got it. It's
Oh,
been secured. It's
yes.
been secured.
The Ethernet
Oh,
cable.
man, Big Mac, wait, you have a dad?
What is this species? Is it an animal?
What sorcery is this?
Oh my god.
Oh, apparently Big Mac's tag will never
What the
come
hell
back.
is even that?
Oh,
What
the
the
one
hell?
thing.
Daddy, chill.
The one thing we didn't talk about, which is probably going to upset a lot of people, is the Travis Scott concert that happened a few weeks ago. I know it's kind of like punching a dead horse at this point.
I mean, we can talk about it.
But fuck.
Mate, all I'm
We
gonna
already
say.
talked about it. We're
all I'm
already
gonna
talked about it.
Yeah,
didn't we?
but that was in our own time.
Yeah.
All right. All I'm gonna say is his apology was so fucking shit. It's like he woke up and he rubbed his head trying to fucking rub out of the fucking apology genie, bro. Like,
Apology genie.
You wanna know what the best part is?
What?
On Instagram stories, if your story goes longer than one slide, you have to put a filter over each slide. So after he was done making that video, he put the black and white filter on each slide. He had to take the time to do that shit, dude. Oh, that's so fucked.
He probably just uploaded to the person that manages a social media account. Like,
Carnage, put that behind me. Put Travis Scott doing the.
of him.
Oh my god! It's just the way he
that
was
behind me.
rubbing his fucking face. Like, oh,
Literally rubbing
working
Dude, he doesn't
with
give
everyone.
a shit, bro.
Yeah, we're
Literally rubbing out of the fucking
working
apology
with
genie, bro.
everyone to do like work with fucking idiots, man. Fucking, I can't believe he fucking.
God.
Bro, he doesn't
What
give
a
a
guy,
shit, man.
Like, I just that whole event was so fun. The fact that people would break into it as well, like, is fucking stupid. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, the security of that place is fucking dog shit, dude.
It wasn't.
Yeah, guys. Even
wasn't
though
about
we're
security,
like
bro.
at the even though we're at the capacity of like crowd crush, bro, just storm right in, eh? Yeah,
Well,
nah,
it's
just
funny,
fucking
I
crush
saw-
the cards while you're at it, bro.
It's like it's fucking dumb, right? Because I think everyone's like, who do you blame? Do you blame one? Like, do you blame Travis Scott? Do you blame the organizers? Do you blame security? Do you blame? I think everyone has a level of responsibility, even the fucking people that like pushed in. I hope the people who like broke into the arena and stuff have like.
I saw this video that was kind of funny. It showed security and just like hundreds of people flooding in, and the security guy was like, and then he hit one guy. He tackled one person,
Yeah.
and then he didn't mess with anyone else. He's like, "Yep, my job's done. I tackled one person. That's
Literally
fine,
just
dude."
fucking literally just pull blood.
Honest to God, dude.
Yeah, I
That
think
shit-
everyone.
that
has,
shit was rough.
I think everyone has a level of responsibility, especially the people who broke in. Like, I think they're fucking.
Yeah, like it's
dickheads.
definitely not only Travis's fault. I
Yeah.
hate that people are trying to mix it into him just being a fucking piece of shit. That it's not only his fault.
Yeah.
you know,
It's
there was
everyone.
a bunch of shit that went into it. The security sucked. All of it. They just should have handled it way fucking
So
better
if
than
it's
they
not
did.
his fault, why didn't he stop the show?
Dude, that's one thing, right?
Yeah,
like he
that's-
didn't know someone died. He saw someone pass out. Like Michael Jackson wouldn't stop a fucking show if someone passed out. Like
No, it's
rock
not, he carried on.
concerts don't stop. They don't stop if
Think
someone
about-
passes
Elvis
out.
Think about
Presley
it this
did the
way,
same
dude.
thing.
Other rappers actually stopped their show because someone had an anxiety attack or they fainted.
comparison because of the size and magnitude of the event. And plus the clip of him on that thing doing the robot while someone's having medical attention. As far as he was concerned as a performer, he probably saw that there was medical people.
Well, no,
around.
that was clipped out actually.
That was
in
not-
the beginning. That
Thing
there was
is,
a segment of that showed him say like help that guy out, and then
Thing
he
is-
started
Yeah.
doing it again whenever he got help.
Thing is, a lot of people don't know this, but like a lot of people, and this will like probably surprise a lot of people. Artists on stage doing live shows have earpieces in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing, right? People act like if they're
And
chanting,
and
like this
yeah,
little
no,
tiny group of people were chanting for help in the way back, and they
And
expected
thing
him
is,
to hear.
he'll think, oh, they're liking it.
Like,
Like,
I
the
don't
thing
know,
is
dude.
that there's
I
a
think
lot
it's
of factors
ridiculous
that-
to make it just his
That's-
fault. That's fucking
that's-
stupid.
Thing is that
No.
there's a lot of factors that go into it. It
100%.
can be his fault, but it can also not be his fault. It can be so many other people.
Yeah.
Some of it is his fault. All right.
Oh, yeah,
But there are
100%.
other parts
That
where,
doesn't
like,
change
if
the
there are
fact.
hundreds of people that paid like $500+ to get in that show, I wouldn't want to end the show just because one person passed out. All right, like because you're gonna piss so many fucking people off if you stop a show completely just to like do that shit.
Fresh,
Who
what's your
gives a
opinion
shit,
on
dude?
this?
8 people. My opinion is that 8 people died, and they should have stopped the show immediately. I don't give a shit what you guys
if they would
say.
have found out people died, I think it should have.
Yeah, but it's so.
But I don't think the news actually reached out to Travis because managers would usually step on stage.
Yeah, that would
That's
be
still-
that would be the organizers' fault, not
That
Travis.
still
Because how was
doesn't change
Travis
the
meant to
fact.
know that people died? As far as he was concerned, people were having.
No,
medical
he knew
attention.
they
There's
were
a
going
lot
to
of
die.
controversy
knew.
on
It
this
is.
comeback episode, huh? Damn.
Dude, he knew people were going to die. That's why he kept going. He knew because he needed it.
I don't think any human being, if they knew that people had died, that like they would carry on.
Fresh is starting to sound like one of those people who would think that he was performing like a cult ritual or
It
something,
was
you know?
a
Like,
cult ritual.
That was
Nah.
not. It was
We
not.
give blood
dude.
to
Look at-
Cthulhu.
No. I want you to just listen here.
But
8 flames, 8 people. What do you think that is?
8 flames.
8 flames and 8 people.
Yeah,
That's called a coincidence.
it's not a coincidence, dude.
No! Oh no! Oh no, man! Oh, Fresh, I'm sorry. Oh no! Oh fuck, man! God, dude.
Big Mac jumped so high that his ass crack went down. God.
If my ass crack was out, you have to blur that, mate. Fucking hell.
Oh my god!
Someone's just.
Yeah, if his ass crack came out, we need you to do a digital zoom, but also have it centered during the zoom. All right.
I really hurt my knee then. Oh fuck.
Then how come fans were explaining it that it was like hell? I want to know that.
Because they're conspiracy theorists, like fucking.
It's not a
thing
conspiracy
is-
theory if it happened, dude.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but thing is, fucking 9/11. Like, there's so many conspiracy theories about that. There's so many different sides to it. Like, is it coincidence or no? Fucking, I don't really care. Like, it happened. Nothing you can do about it now. Nothing you can do about it can bring those people back.
I do want to make clear though that like I know it may seem like we're making light of the situation, but like at the end of the day, people did lose their life, and that is fucking tragic.
No, that sucks.
It's tragic.
The
and,
whole situation.
like, obviously,
our
condolences to the families. Like, fucking 100%. Like,
like I can fully agree the situation was completely fucked, and they should have handled it way better than they did.
It's just an opinion, like Joel, that we have about it. It's like with the whole crowd chanting and stuff, like obviously it was a massive crowd full of people. You got to think like I think a couple of hundred people trying to shout over 1,000 isn't really gonna, convey.
and the thing
the message.
is, the artists don't actually look at the crowd. That's their secret as well. They don't actually look at the crowd most of the time.
Yeah,
They're
Plus,
looking
here's
up.
The big thing, right? You've been performing for like 30 minutes, and even 30 minutes is a lot because if you're an artist like Travis Scott, you're jumping around on stage, you're getting really into it. You're not going to pay attention to shit. You're not going to pay attention to a goddamn thing, okay? None of that matters. At that point, all that really matters is that you're performing, right? Because, like, you get so, like, swept up in doing, like, a concert like that you just stop paying attention to shit like that, And like, to be fair, I hate that people are saying like he doesn't care because I've seen many clips of him just like being like, "Hey, help that kid out," Like there's been many shows where he's been like, he cuts the music and he's like, "That kid needs help." Like that's happened multiple times.
but it's on a smaller scale though. It's in
because it was massive, cunt. It was fucking massive. That event.
Music festival, like he was the mainline act. It was his festival. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like Reading or Glastonbury or Coachella. It was his event.
Usually where those artists look on events that big, usually they can't even see part in. It was at night as well.
It was also at nighttime.
Bear in mind, he can barely see from all the way at the back. Only places where he can see are the front, left, and right.
Yeah.
And that's the front row. pretty much.
Exactly.
If he's looking anywhere else, it's up or straight down on the ground.
Yeah.
That's what artists do, so they don't get fucking overwhelmed.
It's like, again, we're not trying to justify like Travis Scott.
Like definitely not justifying.
I am saying that.
Yeah, but
we've
we're trying
said
to look
many
at it from all
times
aspects.
he does have faults in the situation, but there are situations, there are possibilities where he couldn't have controlled it. You know,
it's common sense. Like there are so many playing factors into the like situation that it's not only just his fault.
Yeah,
it's so many other contributors to that, like, you know, tragic loss of life.
Yeah, which it shouldn't have happened in the first place. Like, again, you know, thoughts and prayers and stuff go out to all the family members and friends of people they've lost. But I don't know, like, whatever way you look at it, the end result's still the same. Like, people died. Like, it should have happened.
Yeah,
like that's the bottom line.
No,
we can
that shouldn't have fucking happened.
We can say all we want about it and whether you agree with us or not.
It's
like,
not going to bring it back.
No. It's hopefully they're doing what they said that they're doing, like they're trying to support the families and pay for like the bills of the funerals and other ways they can help out. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation. I hope it just makes change, because like it never usually happens in the UK. Like when we have Reading or Glastonbury, that shit never usually happens. But this was on a whole other scale. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is Fresh still here, by the way? Fresh?
Hello.
It might be talking to someone in his room, I guess. But yeah.
What? Huh?
Oh, you still here?
Yep.
Oh shit, sorry man.
Injury.
But yeah, no, we understand your point of view from it as well, Fresh. We're not trying to ignore you about it. It's just like, obviously we have a disagreement about it, and obviously we talk about it, so yeah.
Well, I understand we have our opinions and everything, but I'm just not really happy about what's going on and what's gonna happen in the next few years.
Happy, right? Like this shit sucks. It's bad. Like that's
tragic.
It sucks, right? Like
well, like I said,
have lost their lives from it. And it's terrible.
I'm not gonna be happy what's gonna happen in the next few years. So
about what?
I'm not gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah, kind of sin rises.
Oh God.
What?
Was that the whole thing you were going to make a point with, the whole 8 flames and 8 people thing?
Well, I mean, my whole thing, dude, is just, you know, whether you guys believe it or not, I mean, it is a satanic ritual. I'm just going to say that.
Well, you thought the event was a satanic ritual, essentially.
Well, let's see. 8 people, 8 flames, blood. Yeah.
Where's that from, though? Like, is that from the Bible? Is that from, like...
Well, it's not really from the Bible, but it's not really, like, a prophecy fulfilled, really.
Oh, that's what I was asking you about. I was, like, asking you to explain that point, because obviously you wanted to make that point about the whole 8 flames thing. So I was asking you, like, what else like, where does it come from? Like, what is it about that you're trying to say?
Well, if you really think about it and try to do your research, and especially look at it from a Christian point of view, dude, you really got to look at it, man. Like, you can't just say, like, you know, it fucking sucks.
Look, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I'm a big believer in supernatural things. Like, fucking, I've had some superstitious shit happen to me. And it's fucking, like, not a lot of people will believe me. I don't really care. And I understand from your perspective that people won't fucking believe you. And that's, in my case, it is coincidence to me, because, like, it is really a coincidence to me. I don't know, fucking, I've never heard of a ritual like that, ever. I think we would have heard of a ritual like that.
I feel like if Travis Scott was trying to do a ritual, he wouldn't do it because he's being sued for, like, a couple $1 billion.
Yeah, what does he gain from
I think he wouldn't, like... If
more
this
fame,
is the end of days, this is not more fame. He's like canceled from shows. He's being kicked off of sponsors.
Yeah,
that's the logical thing as well. Like, you got to think, like, why would it? Like, wouldn't he do it in private?
No.
Yeah, as I say,
for sure not. You'd be surprised of how secretive they really are about it. They do not talk about it.
we touched on this the other day on stream, but there was like the whole conspiracy that a lot of rockstar artists have sold their soul to the devil to be able to gain the ability of like playing the guitar, singing like really well. Like Ozzy Osbourne's an example as well. Essentially, like if anyone doesn't know what this conspiracy is, essentially artists have been tried to be exposed for doing a ritual that involves them trading something for the devil to gain the ability. There was a famous guitarist where like he was able to play the guitar like exceptionally well, more than anyone else, and that's because he'd done the deal with the devil. But whether that's true or not, that's down to your own beliefs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's essentially what I think Fresh is trying to say, that Travis Scott has done a deal with the devil to basically get more fame. But I would argue that point of like he was already massive way before this festival. Like I listened to his music,
he's been huge since like 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
No, I'd say
maybe
15, 16. He dropped Days Before Rodeo. Like he was big even back then. He was doing like collabs and stuff.
Yeah, Goosebumps and fucking Sicko Mode were like huge singles, like tracks that he released.
Yeah.
Like probably
he was big before that, and then Astroworld came out, and that just really helped him get even further.
Plus with Kylie Jenner as well, like all those other aspects.
Yeah.
Like
even though what's funny is the Simpsons even predicted the Astroworld concert.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, the Simpsons have predicted a lot. There's literally a billboard.
But there is one
the
prediction
Simpsons
that they won't.
Of Warner Brothers Studios, and in the subcaption of the Warner Brothers sign, it says owned by Disney.
Yeah.
So like
a lot of people with the Simpsons one say that like I think even one of the creators, like, or one of the people that work on the show were like, well, people say that like we've predicted a lot of stuff that's happened, but that's only because we have done literally everything. So to have
the Simpsons have done absolutely everything.
They've got so many.
That's why there's a South Park episode joking about it. Like,
yeah, so it's
they've done a lot.
Yeah, so like they've already done a lot. So the fact that they have quite a lot of coincidences like show up is. Like, it was gonna happen, they said. It's not because Matt Groening's a fucking time traveler or Doctor Who or whatever, but it's because he's fucking, like, just because they've done so many episodes. Like, what other animated show hasn't done, like, a scene where they're in the future where they're, like, speaking to each other on, like, a television phone? I'm pretty sure the Jetsons did that, or fucking... like, I can't even think of other shows. Even Futurama's done it. So why is that not being called out as saying they're time travelers because they predicted FaceTime? Joey, because Futurama came out before FaceTime was a thing. So why is the Simpsons getting credit for it? Just saying. I know it's created by the same people, but you know.
That's why like people need to like look into these guys that are actually possibly time travelers. And why are they predicting things that are actually happening within this time frame as well? And especially before then and blah blah blah.
Do you know what I find funny though? Not to like rip on your point, but have you seen those TikToks of a guy that's like, I am a time traveler for the year 2078 and
I know they're liars, dude.
It's like in 5 years the sun will give 5 people superpowers.
Yeah, that one on like December 11th or something. It's like what?
October 8th was actually the day that people were supposed to get their fucking powers and shit. But that never happened.
Watch me be one of those people and just wake up with an elastic dick or something.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's dick.
Guys, check this out. Look at what my wiener can do.
Next week, on the next episode of the podcast, I'll be talking about, oh, welcome to the Degenerates. Fucking off the side of the screen. A Joker there just smiling like... no fucking trousers on or anything.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I believe that just because like the Earth has been around for a long time, so I think that coincidences are just bound to happen.
Oh, 100%. You know? That's
my belief. Fresh, you can believe whatever you want to believe, and I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying like I believe that
I'm not being heard enough. I'm being ignored.
Coincidences are just coincidences. You know what I'm saying?
Could be. You never.
But,
dude, it could exist.
Honestly, all right. I got a question for y'all. So, what if the rapture happened and you guys were left behind? What would you do?
Have a wank.
We'd come.
I'd probably just jerk off or something.
Yeah, but think about it this way: if the Antichrist was actually into light, would you actually take the mark?
Well,
to live.
Well, the thing is, right, is Jim. I know whatever you think of Jim Jeffries. He made the point on one of his stand-ups was like, do people honestly believe that the Antichrist stands for everything? And like, was his story ever really told? But do you think if you did all this bad shit, he would punish you? Do you not think he'd just be like, all right, cool, you're here. Like, you did bad stuff, whatever. Because he's not like, it's not about. Why would he punish people who were bad, even though he was a fallen angel? It doesn't make sense the way that it's told in the Bible.
I hope Satan gives me a cookie.
Oh my gosh.
Chocolate chip cookie, yeah.
But in all honesty though, like you can't just mess around with faith or God, dude. Like God does all the punishing, not Satan. Satan doesn't do it.
But isn't the devil the overseer of hell though? So wouldn't that mean that
he is the overseer, but he's not really in charge of it. He's not the owner of it either. God is. He has the keys. He has everything. He will never ever
God must be a dickhead, dude. He's like one of those landlords who are just like, here you go, here's the place, but I'm keeping a key.
Yeah, and
he's not a dickhead, bro. He's actually very fair.
And his £600 friend standing next to him mooning you, CoolAce.
We're coming full circle, baby.
Would you actually want to be burned in eternity or what?
Well, I pretty much burned forever here, so
Yeah, you're in you pretty much are in hell in Australia, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, fucking my issue. I've never really spoken about it because I respect everyone. But like, here's a bit of my own opinion on like the Bible and stuff. The Bible is essentially a book that was picked and chosen by people to go into one book. Originally, the Bible is fucking mad. It's dummy thick book, man. But a lot of books were taken out.
It's been changed a lot over the years.
Yeah, like the Old Testament is like fucked if you read it properly. But there was like one book that I learned about that was taken out the Bible, and it was called the Apocrypha. And essentially what the Apocrypha talked about was essentially it was like the devil, but like it talked about dragons flying around and people doing magic and shit. So why is that book not in, but everything else about Jesus turning water into wine, breaking infinite bread and fish to feed 1,000 people and all this shit?
If you're talking about the Old Testament itself,
yeah,
I mean,
I thought you were talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like though. But that's my point. I feel like the Bible as well, with the teachings of breaking the bread and like feeding the 1,000 people, it's essentially teaching people that like you should help others. If you have something, you should give to others as well, and equally share it to help people in need, not just be selfish for yourself. That's the teaching I take from that story. But like when people read it literally, it's like it sounds like a fairy tale. It doesn't sound legit. So
well, there's a lot of big things that.
It's because
I think I'm
feel
in
like
the place to say this because I used to be a heavy believer in the Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny that a lot of the times, a lot of the rules set by the Bible are left out. How like you can't eat meat. That's literally like said in the Bible so many times.
Yeah.
And shit. And like
there's another
Christian girls are still eating meat, bro.
No, there's Jesus Christ. No, but there's also another story of these two herb travelers that went through Jerusalem and all these other places selling herbs. And then what they used to do back then, they didn't really have cigarettes, so they used to smoke herb. These herbs gave a lot of psychedelic effects. This is apparently what it was in one of the books that was taken out of the Bible. But they would go around traveling and basically sell these herbs to people where people used to get high off of. Why is that not mentioned? I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good critical part if people are smoking spice and shit during these times. Where like tobacco
ingredients.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like the Bible is a lot of. I know overall the Bible's meant to be this book that gives teachings on how to, as like a guide for your life and how to live it a lot more purely than people who don't believe or have faith. But at the same time, I feel like everything is context. So why is not everything left in where it's just it's picked?
Yeah, they've cut down a lot of the Bible over the years.
It's massive. I get that it has to be condensed into modern times, so it's easier to read for Christians to like decipher themselves what they want to take from that book. But there's so much great context taken out of it. And that's my opinion. So it's manipulated into something else where it's not the original Batum.
So there was a prophecy fulfilled of the Euphrates River drying up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys read that part, and I think it's Revelations 13:12 or something like
where
that.
people like the river dried up and a bunch of people died because there was no water there to like move, essentially.
The Euphrates River, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Basically, it was that's already dried up. Literally, that's the first one of them, and then there was a second one. I'm pretty sure a lot of those prophecies are actually being fulfilled as we speak, especially the one world.
But
church.
That could be down to like climate change and global warming and the way the sea works, because obviously the sea is constantly moving. It's not like one thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's
what about the one world religion?
Which one's that?
That one was also spoken about, especially. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't done religious studies in years. Like when I was at school, like the big topic that we got taught in school was euthanasia, whether it was right or not, or whether people were traveling to I think it was Switzerland to get euthanized humanely, almost like animals.
Canada.
Does Canada do it now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for euthanizing you, eh?
Yeah, no, it was a documentary. Jesus Christ, man! There was a documentary we watched that essentially followed a very famous English author that was called Terry Pratchett. You fuckers, man! Terry Pratchett, who
sorry for illegally killing you.
But yeah, that was like one of my religious studies papers. Also learned about Buddhism as well. Jesus Christ, man!
Oh shit!
Obviously, we're not quite.
Me and CoolAce mix in too well. It's fucked.
Like,
dude, me
it's
and you
illegal.
need to do more content together, right? We need to do something. Okay.
The Bing Chilling.
Bing chilling.
Fuck's sake.
So let's see, Revelation 17:118.
Bro.
Yo, what?
Yep, the
Beans.
one world religion. Okay.
Yeah, bro, I got beans. You want to see them?
Beans.
See the beans?
Bro, that looks like my shit after Taco Bell, bro. Holy.
He's about to eat, man. Don't do this to this guy. What the
No,
fuck?
no,
Where are those beans from?
No.
Are that KFC beans? Fucking hell.
No, they're from Sonny's. It's a barbecue place.
Yeah, it looks like they've been
Barbecue.
looks
Is
like
it
they've
barbecue
been
beans?
barbecued.
Barbecue beans, because I love them.
It looks like they broke
Bing
up the
chilling.
fucking charcoal and mixed it with it. Fucking hell, it shouldn't be that
It's
colour.
delicious.
Fuck,
All right.
I don't like beans anyway, so
The
fuck
Bing
Oh,
Chilling.
I love beans, dude.
Bro,
Bean chilling, you know?
Being Chilling.
that. CoolAce is being chilling right now. Oh god. But yeah, Fresh, what did you want to make a point of? Because I think we need to wrap this up soon. I think we're going for a while. Fuck, this is
Yeah, no, wait, fuck you, no. Fucking next thing you know, we're doing 12-hour fucking podcast, cunt.
Mate, Degenerates live podcast on Twitch.
Christmas.
Bro, we're
Christmas,
doing
12-hour
that.
special.
That's got to be a thing, all right?
Christmas
12-hour special on Christmas.
It can't be a 12
Oh,
hours.
God. It can't be a 12-hour,
Not
dude.
12
We can't
hours,
do that.
but we could do a live. I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about doing a live
Oh, wait.
podcast.
Oh, we can do a lot. Yeah, we can do that.
100%, that'd be lit. That'd be so good. But yeah.
Just come everywhere.
Fucking point reward. Everyone simultaneous.
Remember the way this green screen looks, all right? Because next time it's not going to be that green, okay? It's not.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be white.
Oh.
It's gonna snow.
Oh,
Any-
bro, we went to what Fresh?
Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna say when I went to college once, there was this kid that was in our class.
There's
that,
cum everywhere.
No, it does involve cum. He turned up to school. He used to ride his bike every morning.
You have a cum jar?
He used to smell awful. Like, he smelled bad. And one time, because we were doing car mechanics, he took his overalls off and he had, like, his shirt on underneath. There was just white patches everywhere. And it literally looked like he was wearing his cum rag. It was fucked. It was so
That's
bad.
awesome. That's such a giga chat.
I just love how CoolAce is just looking at the camera while taking the slowest fucking spoonful.
As I said, cum rag. It was like, now I eat. It's like, what the fuck?
I've talked about cum. My deed is done.
It's done for the day.
I think I may have left. Some
Right,
semen
we've
in there
we've
for you,
all
Corey.
had that one
Oh,
kid
good.
in our
Yeah, it
life.
does taste a
that-
little salty.
We've all come across that one kid in our life, no matter what point in your life this may be, Just a kid that dressed like shit and just smelled like fucking cat piss.
Oh man, fuck it, man.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
And
friends.
that hair wasn't even hair; it was cat hair.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's surgically transplanted.
I remember when I was in school, I had a fucking hairline. Now look at me, wearing a fucking beanie on stream because I'm cold because there's no hair to keep me warm.
Yeah, you bald fuck.
Although CoolAce.
Can't wait to see bald MacKaz, dude. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
MacKaz.
good time.
Zach the Fat Man, live on stream. Fucking when the
Fucking-
sub-goal gets hit.
Fat Captain Ross.
Remember, no hairline.
Oh no, they're just walking into a barber shop instead. It's just
Remember,
Oh,
clean shaven.
I'm grabbing number 2.
When the barber goes round me like in
Show
GTA,
fucking size.
when I'm picking through the options with the barber and I say like, yeah, give me an afro, and he can't reimagine hair. Fuck, such a sad point.
Carnage. I want you. I
Oh my
want
God.
you to put
Oh my
For
god.
fuck's sake.
MacKaz's hairline looks
Leave
like.
Brittany alone.
I want you to put a basketball that has hair on it, but make sure that it goes about this far back. Okay, there you go.
By this point, kind of just still doing the last fucking green screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
I bet he's like, I'm really enjoying this. I get to watch the podcast before anyone else. He's like, and he keeps going on. Another request. Another request. Just delete system.
It's like
33.
that
Leave-
Squidward meme where
leave.
he's just going through life.
Leave Brittany alone.
Leave Brittany
Yeah.
alone.
It's time to teach Carnage what an Ultra Key is then.
Oh fuck, Ultra Keen's fun. But yeah, I feel like we should wrap it up here, boys. It's been going for a while. Unless you want one more topic to talk about, because I don't think we have any more
Do
questions.
we have
so-
another topic to talk about?
Yeah, I'm maybe
Yeah.
for like the 3 hours. Fuck.
What is income?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That Mr. Breast video was pretty good.
Oh, well, the Squid Game one.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
it's pretty damn high quality. It kind of made me upset that it was short, though. It's like 25 minutes.
I saw
but-
the comments of people saying he should have his own production company at this point.
Yeah, no, like his videos are like insanely high quality. It's crazy.
Yeah. It must cost a lot though. Fucking hell. It's only a matter of time
Yeah.
before Netflix.
He
get
said
big
it
like
costed
that.
about.
Thing is, he
3.5
still pays
million.
taxes as well.
What?
He still
Thing is, he
pays
still
taxes
pays
as well.
taxes.
Yeah, I know. But I think he's like the only person that hasn't like taxed of age yet for fucking his videos. Like, because you know most of these fuckers like tax avoidance and all this stuff. Like, it's
All right, if you guys don't
Yeah.
wrap it up, I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth and I'm gonna make sure I come in it.
well. On that note,
Fucking
oh my god.
All three of you.
Got that right. I think that concludes it. Thank you for watching the episode 8 of the Degenerates podcast. As always, follow all the socials down below. Comment below because Joker's now cancelled after that fucking opinion. Jesus Christ.
By the way,
Can we
guys,
get
by the
hashtag
way,
Joker
guys-
is canceled trending on Twitter, please?
video next week. Yay! Upload schedule's back, and got some big plans for the future. Big plans. Big
And I'm gonna
video.
be streaming.
Big
again.
bin chilling.
Yeah, you're streaming again. Fresh have a video coming
Yeah,
out. He's also
dude.
taking part in fucking Hunt Showdown tournament that's happening on what date, Fresh?
December 4th.
December 4th. So go check out Fresh's channel for that one, and then I'll also be streaming and uploading as fucking regularly as I do. But yeah, so from all of us, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Being chilling as always. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, Trisha Paytas is the Goblin King.